Alright, what's good, YouTube? I made a few videos today and I didn't decide to post any because they didn't feel worthy about being posted and they felt a little too personal. So, keeping that in mind, I wanted to talk about a concept called dark motivation. And I didn't come up with the name myself, but everybody uses it. Like around time, like I can guarantee you every single person has used it. But the basis of it is you're using anger, resentment, or sadness, like something that's not positive, as motivation. And this can stem from your parents splitting up, your girlfriend breaking up with you, your friend insulting you, some random guy on the street. So it can literally be anything. And everybody uses this. Like, it's not something that's like, oh, you're a piece of shit for using this. I've used it. Thousands of people have used it. People document, like, talking about how they used it. So, it's not a direct bad thing, but more so something that you shouldn't over leverage, right? It's kind of like margin, like when you're trading. Like, you can use a little, but when you start using too much, it gets risky. Like, you don't want to engulf yourself with pure negative emotion. And I've done it before. I was in a really bad place for a while just because there's just too much going on. Kind of absorbed it all and put it into work, which I progressed the most I've ever had in my life. Mind you, this work-wise, it's really good, but person-wise, it's not. But with that in mind, when I was using it, or when I leverage it, really, it put me in a really bad place. I hated everybody and everything. I wanted to be alone all the time, and just so much shit was going on in my life, and it just got worse and worse and worse, and then other shit went bad, and then it got worse. And there's like a period of time where I was engulfed in all this anger and sadness, where, like, besides the gym, like, it didn't feel like there was like I thought I just kept getting punished just because it was me. Like, I was just, like, getting shit on by everybody and everything. And for a while, like, I just kind of was, like, even, like, I had, like, issues with my own faith between me and God. Like, I was kind of like, why are you doing this to me? Like, truly, why? Like, this is fucking horrible. Like, this is wrong. And I thought, I never, like, I'm not crazy. Like, I never thought about ending it. That shit's crazy. I don't think anybody should ever kill themselves. But I was just like, why me? Why do I deserve this? And looking back now, those were the best moments of my life. I was in so much pain and I was so upset constantly every single day that luckily, some people, like, do really bad shit when that kind of thing happens. Like, they do drugs and stuff and they put their energy towards something not great. But for me, it taught me stress management and, like, the sense of controlling my emotional well-being while I'm around others and not snapping, essentially, like, not being sporadic all over the place, not in control. Like, it taught me a lot of self-control. It also taught me to be grateful for everything I've ever had, and I continue to, like, go on with my days. Like, it was one of the harshest points in my entire life, just because I felt like I had nobody. I didn't have friends, really. I had one guy, and shout out to him. Shout out to Justin. That guy was there for it. And shout out to Drew, if he was there for it too. But I was in a really bad place, and it was really hard. But looking back at those times, I would want to low-key kind of experience them again, just to feel like that kind of motivation to work harder and do more with my life. Because I got a lot of shit done, but the place it puts you at mentally, where you're constantly shitting yourself, like where I want to be at, like the thing I'm trying to do right now, trading, or I'm doing it. I'm not trying to do it, I'm doing it. I heard a funny side note, but I heard this guy talking about lifting a dumbbell, and he gave his example. He told his boy, try to lift the dumbbell, and he goes, picks it up, and he says, put it down, try again. And then he goes, like, what the fuck, he picks it up, he's like, what's the point of this? He goes, there's no such thing as trying, you either do it or you don't. And I kind of disagree with the concept a little, but at the same time, it's like, you did it or you didn't. You didn't try to do it. Trying doesn't matter. Like, you should always do things, and if you fail at it and quit at it, that's one thing. But if you don't stop and you eventually do it, that's another. So you either do it or don't. So I'm trading. But I'm learning. But with that in mind, puts you in a really bad place mentally. And if I did that with trading, I would not have. I had no money to my name at the time, and then I got a job, and all of a sudden things started going great. But yeah, it was I engulfed with myself in a negative emotion for the longest time, and that put me just in a horrible place, really. And I kind of sometimes I try to put myself back in that place for a temporary period, and it works occasionally, but you'll never get as much work done as you do when you have that on your side, but you'll never be in a worse mental state when it's on your side. It's like a double-edged sword, right? Like, you're getting shit done, but you're also like killing your mind. Like, you're putting yourself in a terrible place. So like what are you gonna do in that situation? Shit happens, you know, you gotta get shit done. But for everybody going through something bad and it feels like nothing's changing, like, it will change. Just keep doing what's good, reduce what's bad, and if you don't stop, something will work. Like, I think the best thing I like to think about is, if you don't know what to do, just do something. Something will satiate that feeling. Something will help you get by. Just do something. Like, if you don't have money, go to the gym. If you can't afford a gym membership, go fucking do push-ups in your room. Go walk. Go do something. But don't let yourself sit in the feeling of being hopeless, because nobody's ever fucking hopeless. You can feel hopeless, but you're genuinely not hopeless. There's always something that can be done for your situation. And like, go fuck, if you aren't doing good in school, go fucking study if you're really about it, or go read a fucking book. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, it's just as long as you do something that's not negative. And a lot of the time you'll notice it does work. That shit does help. So on that note, just keep grinding and everything will get better. It's literally my best ideology when it comes to that subject is, it's an endurance race. It's not a intensity, it's endurance. You're running that, you're dealing with it for a whole long period of time, because it can only get, you know, if we have a scale, there's a certain point where even if bad shit's happening, like, you don't care. You're just like, my life is already fucked up right now, whatever, I'm just gonna keep going. And if you can carry that mindset of, like, you know what, everything's getting fucked right now, but I'm not stopping, then I can guarantee you, you're gonna probably, I'm not gonna guarantee you, you know, some people are just straight pussies, but I can say that you'll likely be better off than the person who just accepts their situation and gives up, really. Nobody has ever got anywhere giving up, and, you know, there's a reason why, I don't know what I was saying there, but I was just, yeah. But I can put it into, like, equal terms of this, okay? And Batman, I've been on my Batman grind. So when Rachel died, this is the Dark Knight trilogy. When Rachel dies, right? Harvey and Bruce were both in love with her, okay? And very two experiences, but same concept is there, right? The love of their lives die, and one decides to put that energy into something negative, and the other is putting it into something, fighting the negative. And you can see where they both end up. So, you know, you can put that to your mind and have a visual concept, but you gotta find out for yourself, man. Just keep hustling, keep grinding. Something will work, you know. If I told you, hey, go put on some muscle, you don't know how, but, you know, if you go in the gym, that probably won't hurt. So go do that. Like, you can always do something. Even the most stupid people can do something. I can promise you, they're not stupid. I've seen stupid people, like, stupid actions, and a lot of the time, some people would never even think about doing them. So if that's the case, you can do something. You can change your life for the better. You just put your mind to it. The mind's the strongest tool in the world. So if you can put your mind to something, you can see in your head, you can work on it daily to make something happen, then it will come about. Because nobody has worked every single day, thought about something with a prolonged period of time, and hasn't achieved it, really, unless they haven't been dedicated to it. And some people may say they're dedicated, but they're liars. That's why they didn't do it. I'm gonna leave it at that though. Peace.